Charles' heartbreaking Archie confession exposed as Meghan Rue's impossible task. Meghan Markle reportedly considers taking her 14-month-old son Archie out in public an impossible task, and unearthed accounts reveal Prince Charles' emotional confession into how much he is missing his grandchildren. Meghan and Prince Harry have filed a complaint against photographs allegedly taken over their Beverly Hills home this week. They are suing paparazzi for invasion of privacy, and claim drones were used to capture photographs of Archie in a move that crossed a red line for any parent. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex said they were victims of harassment after drones were flown just 20 feet above their home, up to 3 times a day. The court document added, Archie has not been in public, much less in Malibu, since the family arrived here. Many critics have wondered if the Sussexes were motivated by their determination to raise their son as a private citizen when they decided to step back from the royal family earlier this year. However, in doing so, they may have unintentionally fractured a potential bond between Prince Charles, Harry's father, and his youngest grandson. Only last month he admitted to missing his grandchildren, including 14-month-old Archie, during an emotional video call. In an interview for Sky News, the Prince of Wales was asked how he had found it being disconnected from his family. He said, "Well, it's terribly sad, let alone one's friends. But fortunately at least you can speak to them on telephones and occasionally do this sort of thing. But it isn't the same, is it? You really want to give people a hug." He added, "I do totally understand so many people's frustrations, difficulties, grief and anguish." The royal said that he hoped families could be reunited soon. It's looking increasingly likely that Charles will be reunited with his other grandchildren, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, in the near future, as lockdown is easing. However, it may be some time before the Prince of Wales is able to see Archie. One of Meghan's close friends told DailyMail.com earlier this month that she thinks even joining a baby class nearby would be impossible for her and Archie. Not only because of the high risks of the coronavirus in the US, but because Meghan's just too well known to do normal things, according to The Insider. Her friend explained, Meghan does take advantage of connecting with others online and on Zoom, but says it's just not the same as in person. Plus the consistency of bi-weekly Mommy and Me classes would be good for Archie and the place where she could just be a mom and make new lifelong friends. This makes a more casual meet-up with Charles even harder. If Archie is yet to leave the home, the Prince of Wales would have to go to the Sussexes' base in LA to see his grandson. The Queen and Prince Philip even fear that they may never see Archie again, according to reports, although this is allegedly down to growing friction between the Sussexes and the rest of the royals. Royal editor Camilla Tominey wrote in The Telegraph earlier this month, some in royal circles have even started to wonder whether the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh will ever see their 1-year-old great-grandson Archie again amid the escalating row. Meghan claimed recently that she felt unprotected by the royal institution during her pregnancy, and prohibited from defending herself from negative publicity.